All right, we are live, and here we go. Hey everybody, OldBayCraps, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my table. On a whim, I decided I wanted to roll out. This is not the D8 table one day ahead. This is just regular OBC Monday Live. I got inspired by Chris DiceDJ covering for John this week on his midday or early morning throwing. So I decided, you know what, I want to throw. So I want to get some practice in. So we'll be shooting from stick left. I have a $2,000 bankroll. You all have a $5,000 bankroll in Crapsee with unlimited $2,000 rebuys. You also have 10 times odds. It's a $10 minimum table. You only pay the vig on the win. The 2 does pay triple in the field. And it's all good stuff. So let's say hi to some folks that have come and joined in. We started off with a little bit of Badger. Hey Jim, welcome everybody. And then Bill came in. Bill needs that. He needs that little bit of get-go so he can be ready for AZ Live later. If AZ has a Monday Night Live, I know sometimes he does the Monday Night Palace Station stuff. And then Scotty came in. Welcome. And then Waylon. And we even have Trey. Welcome. And Blue Jay Kevin. Welcome all. Everybody get into Crapsee if you want to play. I'm going to get my action going up there. All right. The code for Crapsee is on the screen. It's in the title. It's everywhere. So get it going. All right. $2,000 bankroll. As always, I'm going to start off with my usual. I kind of sound like Jeff because he always started off with his usual. It's just the way that we always start off at the real casino. So, you know, I like a good come-out game. Hell, I might even play Waylon's cheating 6 and 8 just to see how I do. I'm excited because I won't be random rolling. I'll be actually throwing. So, you know, it's going to depend on what I throw because I'm trying to hit box numbers. So we'll see. So you'll actually see a comparison, a difference. You saw Waylon's with random rolling. You're going to see it with dice setting. So, all right. Without further ado, let's go over to Crapsee. And we'll get some people in there eventually. I'm going to go ahead and get the first roll in. So we're just doing the come out. I talked to Waylon earlier today in just his comments on his videos. And I was just telling him, I said, you know, if I did this at the casino, I'd probably add a come out game. So that's what I'm doing here. So we have 555 on the ATS, 25 whirl, and a $20 pass line. All right, I think I'm going to start with a 6-3-3-6. Although I need to practice my 3V set. I've not done that in quite a while. All right, here we go. First roll. And we hit the bottom bumper. On the first roll, we hit the bottom bumper. But it's going to give us an Old Bay bushel. Hard 10. 10's going to be the point. Let's get that in the roll tracker. Evening, Ben. And we got Scotty agreeing with me on how great Waylon's premiere was. He just tried out a variation himself and won 2K between his end and this start. So that's awesome. Yeah, learning from the community, man. That's what I love about this. All right, hard 10. 10 is the point. We're going to lose the whirl there. So we're going to have a 36-8. And we are going to do odds behind the pass line just cause, but we'll do, we're not going to go hog wild on max odds. We'll just do $50 behind the line, and that's all we'll play. Now I moved to the 3-6-6-3-3-6 set because oftentimes it does give me 6s and 8s or inside numbers. If we start seeing that we're getting something else, we might move to a 2V set. All right, I'm all set on my end. And we got a whole bunch of people jumping the Crapsee, and they're all ready. All right, let's go. And we got a 6-4-10. That works. Buckshot. Waylon's best friend. That's pretty cool. You know, I have to say, that's pretty cool that Waylon's here and I'm doing this. And it was a hard 10, which he threw a ton of in that video. And then it's a 6-4 buckshot. Come on now. You can't predict that kind of stuff. All right, puck comes off, so we're off. We're going to win 20 on the pass. We're going to win 100 on the odds. We'll just rack it all. And we'll come back out with our usual action. I may or may not add hard ways if I see them rolling. If I don't see them rolling, and granted, we started off with a hard way, that doesn't mean that we're going to keep on rolling hard ways tonight. All right, here we go. We got 12 people in Crapsee. Awesome sauce. We got a come out 7, which again, not bad for a come out game if you're playing it right. We're off on the box numbers. It does ruin the ATS, that's obvious, but that's okay. So we're going to remove that, the 10 off the ATS. It's a push on the whirl. We're going to win 20 on the pass. 15 is going to repay the ATS, and we're going to press our whirl by 5 to a $30 bet. All right, let's go. I love it. You're not late. You're just on time to bet. Welcome, Feecogger. Here we go. And again, I have that cam sitting there where I can't see the right side of the landing zone. It's going to be a 5-1-6 mixer. Six will be the point, mark it. I'm not going to take the place bet down. I'm going to try to play this the way he's been playing it. But I am going to actually add 50 in odds. Hey, Uncle Hoku, welcome. Appreciate your good luck charm. Thank you. Here we go. And we got a 5-1-6 buckshot. Life is unscripted, guys. Life is unscripted. So that's going to be a double winner for us. Because we're going to win 35 up top, which we're just going to rack. And we're going to win 20 on the pass, 60 on the odds. Bring our world bet back up and rack everything else. I like it so far. I had to say so far, didn't I? Why did I say that? All right, we got 13 in Crapsee now. This is the come out. And we have aces. Man. This is why I wanted to add the come out game. Whoops. That was a 1. So we got aces on the come out. Mark it. We're going to lose the pass line. We have 25 world bet. That's 5 on the aces. That's 26 times the bet. That's 130 to keep the $25 bet up. I'm going to pay the green and reds because we're going to bring back our $20 pass line. Then we're going to take the reds and press the whirl and rack a black. So now our world bet is $35. Here we go. And there's another 5-1 mixer. Six will be the point. Lose the world bet. We're going to go to 75 in the odds. We're going to up our odds by a quarter. And we got 14 in Crapsee now. Awesome. Here we go. Six, 2, easy 8. Eight came easy. Mark it. We're going to win 35. We're going to rack it. Here we go. And we got a 5, 2, 7 out. And that was because it was a low throw. It was a low throw. All right. 7 out, 8 roller. Not a qualified roll. But I would say it's a qualified roll because we hit 2 points in 8 throws. So, all right, we're going to lose this. We're going to lose the ATS, pass line. Now, obviously, the key to this is we're going to need to hit points eventually down the road because we're going to lose money on the points that we 7 out on. So let's get our usual action. We're not going to ladder up on the pass line or any of the ATS bets. We're not laddering up on everything. We'll only keep going on the whirl or the pass line if we keep winning on the come out game. Hey Mel, welcome. Thanks for joining. Here we go. This is the come out. We have 15 now on Crapsee. Nice, good number. And they went in the corner. I can't see what it is. And it's going to be a 6-3-9. 9 will be the point. Mark it. All right, we're going to lose the world. Now we're going to go 60 on the 6-8. $30 on the 4 and 10. And we'll do 50 behind the line. And I guess, you know, in this kind of scenario, if you're playing this scenario with a pass line game to it, maybe you want to just go minimum odds on a $25 table would be 30. Obviously, if you're on a $15 table, which we're on a $10 table really, but I don't like playing at a $10 level unless I'm at an actual casino with $10. So let me put that 639 in the roll tracker. You'll see that in just a moment. But we can go ahead and roll the next number. Here we go. And we have an ace deuce, 3 craps. Does nothing for us. We're not chasing horns. Welcome, Joel. Evening, Earl. Thanks for joining. All right, I'm all set. We've got 18 in Crapsee now. And we got a 7 out. So I'm having a similar to the problem I had on Saturday, which was when the dice are landing, they're landing and going to the right. So I need to do something mechanically to keep from doing that. All right. So we have to go to the next level for this. All right. Again, we're not changing the come out game. 5-5-5 on the ATS, 20 on the pass, quarter whirl. Here we go. Oh, you guys are making me blush. 10, 20, and Crapsee. That's awesome. Oh, we hit the bottom of the rubber. It's going to be a 6-2 easy 8. 8's going to be the point. That was not a good throw. Mark it. We need some greens. We need some reds. $300. $90 on the 6-8. And I believe he goes to 45 on the 4 and 10. All right, I'm all set. Evening, Swerve. How you doing? Welcome. Here we go. Oh, 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 buckshot. What is that all about? What is that all about? Wow, was not expecting that at all. It could be because it went into the left hook, but I could have swore it didn't hit the hook on the when it hit the back wall though. All right. All right, we've got to go to the next level. So that's 255. There's 250. There's 300. All right, 300 is going to be 45 change. And we'll get all set up again. All right, we're all great for the come out. Thanks, Joel. Is that what I need? I need focus. Appreciate it. I'm just teasing you. You're right. I need focus. It's mechanics, isn't it? I agree. As Mel will tell you, and if Glenn were here, he would tell you, and welcome, Ken. They would both tell you I'm just getting warmed up, right? All right, here we go. This is a come out roll. Like I said, sometimes the dice set you pick just isn't the right dice set. You know? And again, we were teased by how we did in the beginning. Here we go. We got a 3-2-5 Justice Gen. 5 is going to be the point. Mark it. Now we got to go to level 4. And I don't think I'm going to go any higher than that because of the bankroll I have. So that's going to be 120 on the 6-8. It's going to be 60 on the 4 and 10. And we're going to do 50 on the back for the pass line. Let me get that point in. 3-2-5. 5 is the point. You'll see it in the tracker in just a second. Here we go. We got 24 playing in Crapsee. Come on, guys. You guys, you're awesome. You're awesome. All right, as Joel said, let's concentrate a little bit better. And we got a 639, the sister number. Doesn't do anything for us. Hopefully it does something for you. Because you're probably playing something totally different. Mark it. I'm all set. Earlier, Scott, let me put up Scott's chat. Earlier, I had back-to-back buckshots with the very first point, 10. Very first point was 10, and the very second roll was a 6-4-10. And then I had a come out 7, and then I had 6 as the point, 5-1, and then I threw another 5-1 and buckshotted the 6. All right. Here we go. Six, 2, easy 8. That was a good throw too. Mark it. All right, we have 120 on it. Going to win 140. We're going to take it down to $90 on the 6 and 8. $30 on the 410. And I'm all set. Hey, Dustin. Welcome. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even put, geez. I put it in Crapsee, but I didn't put it in the tracker. No, I did put it in the tracker. I never scooped the dice. Sorry about that. I think I was excited. And another 5, 2, 7 out. I don't know. It looked like a good throw. If anything, it was a little too low, but honestly, I wasn't expecting a 5-2. Did I probably didn't lock you out. Yeah, I locked you out. All right, that was a short roll. We did hit 1-8. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start reducing the odds on the pass line too. If we're successful on hitting a 6-8 where we reduce, I'm going to reduce the odds on the pass line as well. All right, we have 225. There's 225. Here we go. This is the come out. Quarter whirl. 20 pass, 555 on the ATS. Here we go. And we had a 549, the J-Mac. JMac hard 9. 9 will be the point. Now that was already 4 shooters. So I'm going to switch dice sets. Because I don't think that one's working tonight. Alright, looks like we lost about 5 people in Crapsee. Sorry about that. There are unlimited rebuys though. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go over to the 2V set. Whoops. Forgot to mark the 9. Sorry about that. Sorry. All right, 60 on the 4 and 10, 120 on the 6-8, and 50 behind the line on the 9. There's a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend. Mark it. All right, it's going to win 120. It's going to be 120 for 3 vig. Going to ladder it down. All right, I'm all set. And I said we were going to start reducing the odds on the pass line as well. Here we go. Six, 3, 9, hit the point. And I realized when I reduced my odds on the 9, it needs to be an even number. So it would reduce to 30 instead of 25. Let me get the roll in and I'll fix that. So I would have reduced it to 30, not 25. And the dealer's going to tell you, hey, you need an extra $5 there. Fine. All right, it's going to win 20 on the front, 45 on the back. As you can see, I'm not using pass line wins on the 5 and 9. I'm not using that to ladder down the 6-8, the cheating 6-8. So, all right, let's bring our come out action in. 25 world bet. Hey, Duracell. Welcome, man. Appreciate that. Everybody, if you could hit it on the way in, if you don't, forget. Or if you forget, hit it on the way out. Thank you, sir. All right, here we go. Come out roll. Boxes are off. Five, 3, 8. Now, one thing you could do that the dealers would probably go against you on, because you know they have to speak their mind every once in a while, is if the 6-8 happened to be the point, you could always just refuse to bring it down, just leave it there and not put any odds on the pass line because of the risk. Even though you're probably going to get a dealer telling you all about free odds and all that other crap. If you're sticking to a strategy, stick to it. Don't veer because a dealer's telling you what to do. Or put odds because you're confident you can hit a 6 or 8. But for right now, we won on the 9. We got bit 3 times on short rolls. So just to save a little bit of money, I'm not going to do odds on the pass line. All right, here we go. Acey deucey. 3 craps. Doesn't do anything for us. We're not chasing horns tonight. Remember, aces does pay triple in the field. So if you're playing horns, be mindful of that. Mark it. I'm all set. I think the dice split on us, and they did. 4, 3, 7 out. And I think I hit the dice cam too. It was by accident. It was by accident. There we go. All right. See, I didn't put odds behind the pass line, so I saved 50 bucks there. And I'll try to do this part as fast as I can because I know it slows down a little bit. And the only reason I'm counting it out is just to see how much I had on there. So I had 275. There's 300 for a quarter. Quarter whirl. Here we go. Come out. That wasn't a terrible roll. It did have a repeater. We hit a point. That's important. Here we go. We had as many as 25 playing tonight. There's a 5-1 mixer. 6 will be the point. Mark it. All right, we were at 90. So we got to go 60 on the 410. Again, 6 is the point, so I'm not doing any odds on the back end. And that's the thing. You could just do odds whenever you have the 5 and 9 as the point. Because it's the only one that doesn't have any money on it. You know? All right, here we go. Wow, another 4-3-7 out. Man, this is not working out for us. Another PSO. You know, we had such a promising beginning. We had 2 points, both were buckshots. Something's mechanically wrong. I may go to the 5-3-6-2. All right, we got 200, 300. 1 nickel shy of 400. There's 400. There's a nickel change. There's our quarter whirl, and we're bleeding fast. We're not recovering. Here we go. Another come out roll. Ho, 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 ho. We got a come out 7. Not a bad number on the come out. Hurts the ATS, but we're going to win on the pass line. It's a push on the whirl. $20 pass. Repay the ATS. Press the whirl a nickel to 30. And I'm all set. Get your bets in. We got a yo, mid-mo yo. That's going to be a double winner for us on the come out. Market. Going to win 20 on the pass. We have 30 on the whirl, so that's 6 on the yo. That's 11 times the bet. So that's 66. To keep the bet at 30, we're going to go ahead and go to 40. And we'll bring 71 back to the rack. And I think we're going to press our pass line to 25. So we'll put a green there for the red. And I'm all set. Oh, we got people wanting to put their dice sets in. So next shooter, Scott, maybe we'll try that. Six, 3, 9. Soft 9. 9 will be the point. mark it. All right, we already reached max level on, so we're just going to start back at base. But we're going to grab the 4 and 10. Try to help us out. And we'll go back to double odds on the pass line. I love that Duracell. It's not just the D8 table, it's everybody. It's every show. Every show you can show support in different ways. Yeah, Scott Whalen's thing, he had a I think he had a $2,500 bankroll, if I'm not mistaken. So I started with a $2,000 bankroll. I just haven't had the same luck as a random roller, I guess. All right, here we go. And if you're not ready to donate to Layla's fund into the D8 table, you can always super chat. It's okay. But if you designate it for Layla, donate to one of the 4 ways to donate. Don't super chat for Layla because YouTube will get that money. We don't want YouTube to get any money for that college fund. Wow, I almost changed dice sets there. That rolled all the way back here. It's going to be a hard 4. Holy mackerel. That rolled all the way to the horn section. That definitely hit the bottom rubber. Definitely. All right, hard 4. Let's mark the 4. So that's going to help us out. That's going to be 60. And we'll do 1 because I've seen casinos go to $39 for 1 vig. And we'll take the 4 and 10 down. We'll also go down on the pass line from 50 to 30. Thank you, Duracell. Duracell put the link to the UGIF site if you want to donate directly. Oh, was it 3K? I thought it was 2,500. I remember him doing a stack of black and a stack of green, and then he counted his own green. All right, I'm ready. Are you? Looks like it. And I think that's an OldBay bushel. And we got nothing on it, and that's okay. Just to know that I can still throw it makes me feel good. It's also back-to-back hard ways. Should we? Shall we? Why not? I know we're down. Hey Mike, welcome man. Appreciate you stopping by. Here we go. We got aces. Pays triple in the field tonight. I'm only playing the horns on the come out game. So, mark it. I'm all set. Get your bets in. Here we go. Oh, another 4-3. Wow. Man. The problem with dice setting for, I think, for Whalen strategies, and it's no knock on his strategies, is that dice setters are going to hit more repeat numbers of numbers that may not be part of the strategy you're playing. It's why you often see a lot of dice setters either follow what's rolling or they go across or inside all the time because they're going to hit more numbers. But it is what it is. We did regress. We didn't go out there for much. And we probably added hard ways too late. We only lost 150 on that. That's a lot less than what we lost earlier. All right, there's 100 for the red. And here's 2 more green to pay for the red. $20 pass. 555. Quarter whirl. We'll figure this game out called Craps, right? And Scotty says before that he was watching, he'd been working on a play the shooter idea, but like Whalen's, and I'm way in the hole. Yeah, that can happen. It's not just about proper bankroll, it's about you got to have your numbers hit if you're playing a particular strategy. All right, here we go. This is the come out. We got a 6-2 easy 8. Eight's going to be the point. Lose the whirl, mark the 8. We 7'd out. So we go to 60 on the 6-8, and we need to add the 4 and 10. And Scotty followed up saying, it seems that every time he embraces a strategy or develops one, when he plays it on a controlled shooter, it fails. Yep, there are holes in every strategy. That's right, Duracell. And that's probably one of them. You know, a lot of Whalen stuff is built on random rolling, and he knows that, and it's a fact because I've seen it in the casino myself. Random rollers hit more 4s and 10s than dice setters. It's uncanny, really. All right, I'm all set. Here we go. There's a 6-4-10. Ten came easy. Mark it. All right, we got 30 on it. That's going to win 60 for one. Take down the 410. Reduce our 6-8. And we're all set. And there's Duracell dropping some knowledge. There's no secret sauce. Betting helps a lot. Look at Kevin's Blue Jay way. He is consistently on top of leaderboards. Yeah, you're right. Learn a strategy from someone who wins like how you like to play and bet. Yep, awesome advice. You know, the time that I won over $2,000 profit was because when I first got to the casino, I noticed there was a cold table and there was a guy in the hook who had a stack of black chips and multiple $500 stacks of green chips because all he was playing was DP and DC with odds on everything. And tons of short rolls. He was winning tons of money, so I decided to play that way. And then I also incorporated a corporate come-out game. That's actually where it was born that I started playing the come-out game, was at that moment. And between the two, I ran into two people who were kept 7ing out, but before they were 7ing out, they were hitting horns. And that's how I made my money that night. All right, here we go. And honestly, that night I played what the table was giving me. There's a heart 8. Wonderful, that's the point. Going to win 35 up top, 20 on the pass. Bring our world bet up, and we'll just collect the rest. Leave everything as is on the boxes. They're off on the come out. All right, here we go. Come out roll. There's a come out 7. Hurts the ATS. But if that's where we have them, that's where we have them, you know? Welcome, Clay. That's a push on the whirl. Going to lose the ATS. Going to win 20 on the pass line. 15 is going to repay the ATS. And we'll take the next. We're going to add 2 nickels to the ATS and go 10, 5, 10. Here we go. There's a 5-1 mixer. 6 will be the point. Mark it. We'll leave the bet up there. We'll add a quarter to the back. Here we go. Three, 2, 5, Justice Gin. Mark it. All right, here we go. There's an acey doocy. 3 craps. Doesn't do anything for us. Mark it. It's funny, I know you guys can't see the numbers on the yellow markers for the bonus bet, but I can see it, and when it's to the left too much or to the right too much, I have to fix it. Here we go. We got a double D-Gen, hard 6. That's the point. Win 35 up top. Whoops. 35 up top. 30 on the back. 20 on the pass. Here's our world bet back up. Collect everything else. And I'm good. I'm gonna grab a sip of water here. Here we go. I think it's a 5-4-9. J-Mac, hard 9. 5-4, J-Mac, Mac Daddy. 9 will be the point. Mark it. $30 behind the line. Here we go. Six three soft 9. That's a winner, neener winner 9. Another buckshot. 20 on the pass. $45 on the odds. Bring our world bet up. And as you all know, I have the Samsung units down here, so they're singing. Here we go. Come out, roll. We got a mid-mo-yo, 6.5, double winner. Mark it. All right, 20 on the pass. We have 5 on the world bet. That's going to win 11 times the bet, so that's going to be 55 to keep the $25 bet up. We're going to take it to 30. And we're going to take the pass line to 25. And did I put the mid-mo-yo in the tracker? I did not. And Scott's asking, what set are we using now? Well, Scotty, you're getting a freebie tonight because we're using the 5641 during this shooter. Here we go. There's a 639. 9 will be the point again. It's already marked. We're going to go to 50 on the odds. Here we go. We're back at having 20 people in Crapsee. Oh, I like that throw, and it did not land the way I wanted it to. Looks like the red die must have hit on the corner and did not land flat. Because that's going to be a 5-2, 7 out, but that was a 13 roller. All right, everybody blame Scotty. He shouldn't have asked. When something's going right, don't ask. I know Waylon's told me something similar. He said something like, if something's going right, don't change. Don't ask, don't change, don't tell. All right, here goes come out. But yes, that was the, hey man, you love it. I love it. Thank you, Trey. I appreciate that. Cool. I'll definitely, I like to go in the chat. Yeah, Scotty wants to claim highest roll of the night. I get it. You think I can't top it? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see what I can do. All right, this is a come out. Anytime I see a 3, I know it's not one of the horn bets. It's a big indicator. All right, we got a 314 Big Joe. Mark it. All right, we got a ladder up, going to the 4 and 10 for 30, 6 and 8 for 65. And we'll do a quarter in the back for the 4. Here we go. We got an AC doozy, 3 craps. Mark it. I'm not on it, so I'm not playing it, so here we go. Oh man. Another 5-2. Man, the dice keep exploding. If your dice are exploding, does that mean you're throwing it too high? Is that anyone's experience? I'd like to know. All right. All right, we gotta get something going. Gotta get something going. Here we go. Three, 2, 5, Justice Gin. 5 is going to be the point. All right, we got, I'm going to go 100 behind the line, but we got 45 on the 4 and 10 and 90 on the 6-8. Yeah, Swerve, was thinking about that. I was like, maybe it's the way that, you know, I'm not dropping my thumb. I usually try to drop my thumb early so that my thumb's not a factor on the spin. I have no doubt, probably, Scotty, that, you know, holding on to one of the die too tight maybe is what's causing them to explode. But if we want to find out that information, I highly recommend Craps Master Journey Big Joe in the mornings. There's a 325, Justice Jen. I think it's a buckshot, right? No? Yes? Yes. Buckshot. I love it when you do hit that really nice shot. It's got that crisp, short snap to it, you know? All right. 20 on the pass. 150 on the odds. So we got a little bit back. If we're able to hit points, maybe we should try to earn some of our money back that way. All right, this is the come out. I'm going to reduce all the box bets, quarter on the whirl, and I'm ready for the come out. Still have 17 playing strong, making money. And we get a 6-2 easy 8. 8's going to be the point. Mark it. $50 behind the line. Here we go. And we got a 6-3-9, soft 9. Mark it. Reduce my pass line odds by 25. Says we had up to 32 active in Crapsee. Awesome. And we got a 5-1 mixer, even though the red die, I could feel in my middle finger holding on just a little too long before they let go. So maybe my grip was a little too tight. It's also getting hot down here, guys, as it normally does around this time, because we've thrown over 50 rolls. So it's getting hot down here. I don't want to go to a Uri grip that did not work out for us the other night. All right, mark the 6. We're going to win 70 on the 6. And we're going to collect 150 in green. And another 40 in red. Reduced our 6-8, took down the 4 and 10. We already reduced our odds. Here we go. There's a 5-4-9. Now, one of the things Waylon said, I believe in his video, is if you're starting to hit repeaters on some other numbers. Now he said if you're in profit, I think you can place them. We're going to go ahead and place them. We're going to put a quarter on the 9. Oh, welcome, Jen. We did have a buckshot of a 3-2 with a 3-2 just for you earlier, about 8 rolls ago. Here we go. And I think that's a bad number there. I don't know why they keep splitting. Now that one might hit too close to the wall. So I had no other choice but to expend that energy and go everywhere. Now, we did get a reduction out of it, which is part of what makes the strategy a little bit stronger when you're getting those rolls. So, all right, and we did reduce our odds on the 8 too. So, again, we only had 130 on there, plus the ATS. All right, another come out roll. Right now we're kind of holding steady. We need to make some money. Some people would say, stop playing the world bet. That's like saying, play with one arm behind your back. Well, you weren't ready for a Justice Gen on that shooter. You were ready for one on this shooter. We got a 6-2-8 again. I just love it when they land against the wall like that. Short, sweet, expend all the energy on the back wall, and then boom, they just stop right there. It makes a certain sound too. All right, back up to 60 each. $30 on the 410. And we'll go 100 on the back of the pass line. Okay, dice off the table. That's too tall to call. That's a no roll. I told you earlier, I have a, or in another show, I have an 1.5 to 2 inch gap on the right side of the layout, and sometimes the dice shoot out the side. There's a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend. Mark it. Gonna win 60. for 1. And we're actually going to press the 4 and 10 this time. Here we go. There's a 415 truck and camper. Doesn't do anything for us. Look at those short rolls tonight. Wow. Not like Saturday when I had 5 back to back to back to back to back double-digit rolls. Five, 3, 8 hit the point. All right, we have 60 on it. It's going to win 70. We're going to ladder down. And we're going to win 20 on the pass. And 120 on the odds. We're going to pick up the hard ways and our world bet. And we'll even throw in a buffalo. Hard ways are working on the come out. This is the come out. Airborne Aces, how are you doing? That's right, Joel. That's why it's called gambling and not winning. Thank you. Appreciate that. Here we go. Come out roll. We got a 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend. Down on that end. All right, we already have the 10 marked. We'll lose that. We'll lose the hard way. We're going to go max odds on the back. And we're going to move this 10 over to the 9. And you should see the 10 easy in the roll tracker in just a moment. Well, 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 Mr. Joe, Craps Master Journey, welcome. We had a big Joe earlier. I think that was the point. I'm not sure if we made the point, but that's not the point. Huh. Hope you're doing well. Here we go. And we got a hard 10 Old Bay bushel. We hit the point. Buckshot. Oh, did it lock you all out? Hold on. Let me put, I didn't lock you out, that's what it was. All right, there's 10, the point hit. Point hit. Puck is off. We're going to win 20 on the pass. We had 200 in odds, so we're going to win 400 on the back. We're going to rack all the black. We're going to replace the hard 10. And I'm all set. This is the come out roll. Scotty says he was just too deep in the hole. Sorry, bud. All right, here we go. This is the come out roll. Where's my world bet? Who took my world bet? There it is. All right, we got a come out 7. We didn't really have much on the ATS regarding how many we hit. We only had 2 numbers covered on the come out. Or, I'm sorry, on the bonus bet. So it's going to be a push on the whirl. Our hard ways were off that time. We weren't playing the buffalo. We're going to win 20 on the pass line. 15 is going to repay the bonus. And we're going to press the whirl. Actually, we're not going to press the whirl. We're going to grab a buffalo. So our hard ways are working on the come out. Here we go. Come out roll. We got a 415 truck and camper. 5 is going to be the point. Let's get it in the roll tracker. We're going to go 100 on the back. Here we go. And they hit the bottom rubber. 4-3. Hit the damn bottom rubber. That was a qualifying roll. That was a 9 roller. And we did make money on that, so I don't feel so bad. We were just shy of 250 on the layout. We're a glutton for punishment, as they say. All right, come out action's good on my end. I appreciate that, Scotty. Everybody needs to smash the like button. Yes, I am trying my best to get there in August. for the 10 times multiplier. I know a lot of people are going to Vegas too, but I'm trying my best to get to Atlantic City. Let's just say I have the hotel booked. I just don't have a bankroll yet to get there. So I appreciate Scotty. Thank you. I love the sentiments. Yeah, you've kind of noticed I kind of started doing a variation and veered off from Waylon's thing there. I gotta figure out how to make this live chat window smaller because I'm not seeing large. When people write a lot, I can't see it all, which means I don't think you all see it all. All right, this is the come out. Let's go. We still got 15 going in Crapsee. We had up to 33 tonight. That's awesome. And is that a mid-mo yo? I think it is. We love a mid-mo yo on the come out. That was a 6, thank you. I'm getting better at the stick flipping dice, but it's very hard. All right, mark it. 20 on the pass. Going to win 55 on the World Bet. Going to press the World Bet to 35. Rack a quarter. Grab the hard ways for free. And they're not working on the come out. I appreciate Scotty. He's giving some good sentiment and advice. Still watching, though I'm just beyond recovery. Well, you can always get a rebuy. Unlimited rebuys. He's also said, don't deflate yourself. You had some great rolls. Yeah, I just grew up a negative person, wishing for the positive to happen. It's kind of a weird thing. How many yo's do we have so far this season? For the D8 table, Jen, so far, through 6 days of it, we have 24 yo's. A stack of 24 blue chips. And we're looking to add to it with 4 more shows. Thanks for asking. Oh, you won't be in AC that week? Well, sometime, we'll meet up in AC, at least once a year maybe. But I'll try to remember that if we ever do, just text me before I leave, and I'll try to get those burger cookies for you. They are the best chocolate cookies, probably. I'll tell you one thing. It's hard to get through just one cookie, and that's because it tastes so good, but it's so rich. You got to really like chocolate. All right, here we go. Still in the come out. We pressed our World Bet to 35. We got a 6-3-9. Couldn't capitalize on the pressed up World Bet. But we got a point. And that's important. Now Jen's probably looking for her 325 because she wants us to hit the sister number. Mark it. All right. We'll grab the 4 and 10 for 30 each. The 6 and 8 for 30. I'm going to hop the 5s. And I'm all set. Right. He's right about that, folks. If you're not from the Eastern Shore, those cookies are they're like thick. They're like burger patty size, like quarter pounder size cookies. Or even if they're small, they're like 1.5 inches thick. But it's half breaded cookie, like a shortbread, but soft, smothered in thick chocolate or fudge. Maybe it's fudge, chocolate fudge. I don't know. All I know is it's rich as hell. I can only eat one. But I don't mind it with a cup of coffee, I'll tell you that. All right, here we go. And we kind of chucked those dice by accident. We didn't toss them. But it's going to be a 5-4-9, J-Mac. J-Mac. Mac Daddy Hard 9. That's the point. And yep, just as I thought, I had no odds on the back end, even though we've been hitting 9s all night long. So I'm just going to use this to press up the hard ways. And we're going to do a buffalo on the come out, so the hard ways are working. And here's our world bet, because we're a glutton for punishment. This is roll 73. We'll get back to the chat in just a second. And anytime I see a 3, it's not a world bet winner. It's going to be a 5-3-8. 8's going to be the point. Going to lose the hard 8 because we were working it on the buffalo. We'll bring it back up. And we're going to do max odds on the pass line, 200. All right, let's go back to the chat real quick. And Big Joe says, what kind of quarter pounder is 1.5 inches thick? I need to move to the East Coast. I don't know. It depends on what place you go to. Here we go. We had a 5-4-9. J-Mac hard 9 again. All right, we got nothing on it. We're going to grab it for 20 and the 5 for 15. And I'm all set. Here we go. And we got a 6-2 easy 8. And that's the point. Woohoo! We're celebrating because we have max odds on the back. All right, we're going to lose the hard 8. We're going to get 35 up top. We'll just collect that. We'll get 20 on the pass. We'll bring back our hard 8 for 10. And we'll play the buffalo again. And then we have 200 on the back. That's going to win 240. We're going to rack the black. You guessed it. Now we're upping things. We're going to go to a $40 world bet. You should see it in the tracker in just a second, in the roll history. There it is. All right, this is to come out. And I see a 4, which is not one of the numbers either for a world bet. And it's going to be another JMac hard 9. 9's going to be the point. I'm going to go max odds on the back. We're going to go 50 on the 9. And there's a slight delay in the roll history. Maybe Crapsee too. All right, 9's the point. Get your bets in. Probably user error. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Here we go. And we have a midnight, one roll too late from our come out roll. Could have really used it on the world bet. Maybe I'll start playing the world bet after a point is established and start playing the world bet that way. All right, I'm not doing anything with it. Let's mark it though. All right, I'm gonna, I know it's a consolation prize. Pay the 10 for 150. Bring this 30 back to the rack. Here we go. There's a hard 4. Mark it. We have 10 on the hard 4. That's going to win 70. We have 30 up top. That's going to win 60. For 1. I'm going to take it to 150. Rack 10. Take my lay down, bring it down to a place bet for 150. I'm all set. Here we go. 6-1, 7 out. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Damn it, it was a low throw. I just don't know what it is about mechanics, why we can't always get our arm to go up to a 45-degree angle every time. Why do our arms like just get lazy? I don't understand it. Now granted, we've thrown 75 rolls. That could have something to do with it. That could have something to do with it. Damn it. All right, we lost on that one. We got 400 in black right there. Damn it. There's 100, paying for it. Son of a bitch. All right, usual come out action. 10:53 already. Damn. We'll see how far we get here. Yeah, it's about throwing comfortably, but it's also about I could be all focused as I want. Oh, I locked you out, didn't I? Well, I put the 7 in, but is it in the tracker? Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's in the tracker. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. I just didn't put the dice in the camera. Yeah, it's about throwing comfortably, but it's about I just don't understand why we can't throw. I'm not saying, oh, well, you can't be perfect every time and throw consistently. I'm talking about I can raise my arm. I got no problem raising my arm. I just don't understand why I don't raise it to the same level every time. Whoa! And I do something like that. And I throw them to the top of the rubber, all the way, almost went out of the casino. And it's going to be a hard 10. 10 will be the point. Yikes. Wasn't playing the Buffalo now, was I? It's an Old Bay bushel. That's okay. I did want to let everybody know something. I'll let you know at the end of the show, though. Something I just started. I don't know how you advertise it. I'm not very good at marketing myself. But I'll let you all. We're going to do 126.8. Do 100 on the 4. And we're going to do 100 on the 9. We're going to pray that we don't. We'll also do max odds on the back. We're going to pray we don't do you know what. We don't do a, what is it? A QTP, but the letters before the QTP. We don't want to do that. All right, here we go. All right, we got some more messages. All right. Yeah, it's about throwing comfortably. Yep. Joel says, if you look at the roll distribution, it is leaning right. So you're talking about it's leaning uptown. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, you're right. 8, 9, 10. So we're going to move this. We need to mark the 10. And here we go. And that's also hard too. Like, unless you're one that, you know, marks the rolls like Jen does when you're playing. And that's how you play with what's rolling. I do it when I do the craps tournament, you know, on John's channel or Dice D Jen's channel or Jeff. And Joel will tell you too, because I remember playing. I don't know if I played against him or not, but I write the rolls down for that. There's a 5-4-9. That's what's been rolling tonight. 15th 9 tonight. Jeff would be proud. Now, obviously, we weren't capitalizing it on all that much because we were playing Waylon's strategy in the beginning. But again, I think his strategies oftentimes with the laddering system work probably better with random rollers. Even though sometimes he has strategies that actually say, now talking to the camera, sometimes he says in some of his strategies, because some of his strategies actually cover all the bets. And he says if you're a dice setter, you might be able to fare better because of repeat numbers. But when he does all his strategies where he's missing box numbers that aren't being placed, and he's laddering, he's banking on random rollers. All right, so we have 200 on the 9. That's going to be 280. And we'll take 325, 330 back to the rack. And here we go. And Scotty's reiterating what we're talking about with Waylon's strategies. They do a lot better when you roll random. And we just can't seem to get it done. It's a 5-2, 7 out. Again, I'd hate to say GD on air, but it was a GD 5-2-7 because it was another low throw. I don't know what it is. It must be fatigue about getting your arm up. It's just that when I think about getting my arm up, I throw it way up in the air and it goes way too high, and I've had my dice go off the table. So it's just about concentration and focus, like what Joel said in the beginning. Fucking 7. Well, I'm glad I regressed on the 9. But that sucks because we had 500 in black out there. What a shame. What a shame. I'll win one of these days, you crazy kids. But who am I kidding? I'm just doing this to roll out for you all. You're all the ones making the money. All right, come out, roll. Look at that distribution. 17 reds, 15 nines. They're competing against one another. There's a 415 truck and camper. 5 will be the point. Mark the 5. I think that's 200 on the 9. Here we go. We got a double D-Gin. 6 hard. We're going to hop the 4s and 8s for $1 each. Here we go. We've had up to 35 in Crapsee tonight. That's awesome, guys. With a low throw. And what do you think it is? Another low. 5-2, 7 ouch. That was empty rack. That's it for me. I'm going to random roll one more shooter for you. Yeah, I don't think, you know what? If I was at a real casino and things were like hot up front, I would just go at some point if I started seeing some 7s, because I would know that I'm getting fatigued and I wouldn't continue. There's no point in continuing if you're not fresh. You can random roll forever, but for dice setting, forget it. All right, empty rack for OBC again. We've seen a lot of that. I almost had profit Saturday, but then it just went south. First 5 shooters were double digits. Last 5 shooters or 6 shooters were short rolls. But hey, on day 6 of the D8 table, I made profit. All right, let's do one more random roller, rapid fire. Get your bets in. I'll mark the table accordingly. Here we go, last shooter. Let's see, random rolling. Shake and bake and toss, or roll them down the lane. Let's we're gonna Yuri grip and roll them. We got a come out 7. Resets the ATS. Get your bets in. Rapid fire. Here we go. Well, it's coming in hot. It's going to be a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. 5 will be the point. Mark it. Get your bets in. We got a 6-2 easy 8. Mark it. Get your bets in. We got a 6-4 easy 10. Waylon's best friend on the end. Mark it. Here we go. By the way, I'm doing a 3V set if you're interested. Well, they came in hot. It's going to be a 4-2 easy 6. Six easy, and now it's showing on the roll tracker. Get your bets in. Six, 3, 9. 9, soft 9, the non-Mac 9. Mark it. You probably see them coming right at you. Here we go. Got a 5-1 mixer. We already have it marked. Get your bets in. Here we go. My watch just dinged telling me I need to take a moment of solace. I'll show you. Hard 8. We got the 8 came hard. Square pair. We have it marked already. Here we go. We got an OldBay bushel, hard 10. We already have a 10 marked. Rapid fire. Here we go. Six, 4, easy 10. Waylon's best friend. Again, we already have it marked. We're already seeing repeaters on the 6, 8, and 10. Get your bets in. Here we go. 325 Justice Gin. That is the point. So this is the come out. Here we go. Get your bets in. That's an OldBay bushel, and that was a great roll. I slowed things down. 10's going to be the point. And with that 10, we hit the repeater, which means you should have flipped it. Here we go. Five, 3, easy 8. Jesus, this is better than dice setting. We have the 8 marked already. Get your bets in. Five, 4, 9. The J-Mac Big Daddy Hard 9. All right, we have the 9 marked already. Here we go. We got a leaner. And it came down as a 4-1-5. We already have it marked. So we're hitting 5s, 6s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. Here we go. And that's going to do it. That's a 6-1. That was actually a 16 roller, which is going to be the highlight of the night. That was the high roll of the night. 16 roller. The last shooter. Not bad for a random roller. All right. Hello. All right. Just being silly because I'm tired. All right, let's go over to the camera. Let's get a sip of water first. All right. Well, that was an interesting evening. We definitely had, again, some double-digit rolls. Some near, I guess 9 roller is considered a good roll. We did have some repeaters. We had we had 3 buckshots, I think, tonight. Points. We hit points. We hit repeaters. That's all I care about in the casino: hitting points and hitting repeaters. That's how when I get into a groove and I start playing, the only thing that makes me more happy is if I'm starting to hit more, or I'm starting to hit hard ways as well. But thank you for joining me. I really appreciate everybody. So we're looking to improve there. But join me tomorrow night, 8 p.m. I'll put a reminder in Discord tomorrow morning. And then also, just want to let you know, I mentioned it earlier. I said I would say it at the end. I have opened up a store on my channel if you want to check it out. If you click the right where my name is on the channel, you'll see something that says 4 links. And if you click the links, the first one is subscribe to the channel. So subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like and subscribe on the way out. But the second link is to the OBC store. I'm going through spring to do it. When you click on the store, you can also click on underneath the name where it says, videos, shorts, lives, playlists, community. There's one for store now. And if you click on store, when you click on that store, you're only going to see on the page a bunch of apparel. If you want to see more than just apparel like mugs and stuff, just click on one of the shirts. When it takes you to the page, you scroll down, you'll see a bunch of different items as well. But I finally created a store. Play later.